In 2008, reverse mortgages began to have a tainted reputation because of how they were originally constructed. The industry, the loan industry that deals with reverse mortgages on a full-time basis, particularly Alpha, have worked really hard to create new concepts that overcome that tainted reputation. Before I set up a reverse mortgage, I looked into who was allowed by the Commission of North Carolina to practice in this state. And I knew that if they were allowed to practice in this state, they were not scammers. The first time I heard about an H4P loan to purchase a home was when my client, who is a very knowledgeable accountant, came to me and said that's what he wanted to do. And he had already been discussing the various products under the reverse mortgage package with Greg that he could get for his own purchase. The thing that attracted him the most, because he is a very knowledgeable accountant, was being able to take the proceeds from the sale of his existing property, roll a portion of it into the purchase of his property here, roll a portion of it into a liquidity fund, and roll a portion of it into an investment account. The first product that I pull out for them to think about is the reverse mortgage product, because they can take the money they make from the sale of their existing home, put part of that into purchasing a new home, and it may actually be as large or sometimes larger than what they already have, and at the same time retain some of those earnings and put it into investment products or put it into some type of liquidity account that is readily available to them. The top 3 reasons that a realtor can benefit from recommending a reverse mortgage product is getting the client money that they can use other than just plowing it into a home purchase. The second thing about that process is that they begin to build a relationship with that person, so that if that person or persons down the road want to sell that property and do something different, they are going to remember who helped them set this up, and they're going to come back to that realtor. The third thing is that the realtor has a satisfied mind that they have helped this client get the very best situation they can to protect them financially. But the first thing that I do in the rare times I get to have that conversation is tell them that I also have a reverse mortgage and I love mine.
See? And who would know?
And then my second thing is I hand them Greg and Eric's phone numbers and say, you really need to call these young men and have this conversation with them before you make a decision.